Welcome back to the second instalment of this two-part webinar on the Capacity Decision Support tool. In this video, we will cover the structure of the Excel-based tool, navigation, and features of the tool. If you haven't already viewed the 2-minute introductory animations on the Capacity Decision Support tool, we recommend that you watch them now, before starting the webinar. Open up the Excel tool, which you can download at the WHO website using the link beneath this video. When you open the tool, you should see the home page shown on the screen. The version of the tool is shown in the top left corner. Each time you use the tool, it is good practice to download the tool from the website to ensure that you are using the most recent version. You may have a security warning that shows when you open the tool. This is because the tool uses macros to give full functionality for translation and also for automatic downloads. Click Enable Content if this message shows. Note that if you are using a Mac operating system, you may encounter issues using the tool. It's therefore recommended to open the tool on Windows, if at all possible. The tool is structured around the 5 steps covered in Webinar 1. Each of the steps is color-coded to help orient you through the tool. To jump to a specific section of the tool directly from the home page, you can use the links shown in the red box. However, for now we will click on the Start button, indicated by the red arrow. Clicking on the Start button takes you to the first sheet of the tool. The first section is an overview section. All sheets in this section are for information only. We're now going to run through how to navigate between and within sheets of the tool. You will notice that there are Back and Next buttons at the top of the sheet. Click on the Next arrow, and you should reach a sheet that looks like this, with instructions written at the top. A second way of navigating between sheets is using the navigation pane on the left-hand side of each sheet. Click on the Timelines button of the navigation pane, and you should come to the next sheet with Timelines written at the top. The third and final way to move between sheets is using the tabs at the bottom of the window. Click on the Steps tab to move to the next sheet. When you are in the tool, there are a number of ways that you can orient yourself to where you are in the workbook. The first is by the bookmark icon in the navigation pane, which shows you which sheet you are on, as does the title of each sheet and the tab name at the bottom of the window. We are now going to explore the structure of the tool. Click on the button to take you to the landing page for the first step of the tool, Decision Question. You should now be on a sheet that looks like this. At the beginning of each step, there is a summary sheet that outlines the purpose of the step and summarizes the worksheets in the step. Note that the navigation pane has expanded to show the worksheets in the section. Click on the button 1.1 Objectives to go to the first worksheet in the tool. You should see the sheet 1.1 framing the objectives. All worksheets in the tool have the same overall structure. At the top of the page, it is indicated who would normally complete the worksheet. So this is either the Secretariat, by which we mean the group of people coordinating the recommendation process, or the committee making the recommendation, or a team of technical focal points. Beneath this, there's a brief summary of the purpose of the worksheet. When you are in the worksheet, there are 3 ways of navigating within that sheet. As well as scrolling down with your mouse as usual, you can also use the navigation pane. If you click on the box for 1.1.1, what is the decision question, the page should scroll down. You can also click on the Next Question buttons, and the page will scroll to the next question. You may have noticed another hyperlink on the page, aside from the Next Question link. At certain points in the tool, there are links to information sheets, which you can use for further background or guidance on a specific step. Click on this More Information button. You should now come to a page that looks like this. These information sheets are intended to provide extra information and can be read if you want more details on a specific step. From all the information sheets, you can always get back to the original sheet by clicking on the Return to Sheet arrows at the top. Click on that button now to get back to Worksheet 1.1. An important principle for the tool is that you only complete the parts that are beneficial for you. The tool has been developed to be as comprehensive as possible to cover a range of country contexts and decision questions, but this means that not every single part has to be completed. Parts of the worksheet that we strongly recommend completing are noted with a triangle icon, both in the sheet itself and also in the navigation pane. We're now going to briefly cover how you enter information into the worksheets. So scroll down to the first question, 1.1.1, and write some text in the box. If you see the Write Here formula that appears, you can delete that and overwrite it with the text that you want to enter. Complete that now and press pause if you need more time. As you may be aware, pressing Enter in Excel takes you to the next cell, instead of forming a line break. If at any point you want to enter a line break within the same cell, hold down the Alt key whilst pressing the Return key on your keyboard. Practice this quickly now by writing text on different levels in the box. Again, pause the video if you need more time. Once you've finished this, go to the Decision Criteria sheet, which should look like this, and go to Worksheet 2.3, Weights. Here we want to draw your attention to the colour coding in the tool. All cells for which you can enter information are unlocked, but other cells are locked, meaning that you cannot select them. Throughout the tool, information entered in previous sheets may be pulled automatically into subsequent sheets in the tool. This information is entered into a grey cell, and the cells for you to enter information are in white. Now check your navigation and find your way back to sheet 1.5 priority setting, which looks like this. Go down the page to 1.5.4, briefing document for the committee. Here we want to draw your attention to a final functionality of the tool. If you see a link that looks like this with download written, you can automatically extract information from the tool and download it into a document. Click on this button, and a Word document should be downloaded to your computer. When it opens, which should happen automatically, it should look like this. If you have issues with the download, check your macro and trust settings on Excel. In the Word document, the text that you entered earlier in 1.1.1 should show underneath Recommendation Objectives. Text from the tool is automatically pulled into the download. In this example, only certain text is selected, but the download at the very end of the tool will document every single point and all the information that you have entered in the same order as the tool. We have now come to the end of our two-part webinar. If you want more information, or if you ever get stuck, you can refer to the CAPACITI Decision Support Manual. And you can also write us an email at tse_tool@who.int. We will be happy to help. Don't hesitate to contact us with any questions, and do make the most of the training modules that are available on the WHO website at the link beneath this video. Thank you for your attention, and best of luck using the tool.